Okay, so we're going to prove that there can be at most one right angle in a triangle. Okay, so we're going to do this by proof by contradiction. Okay, so the first case is we'll have two angles that are right angles, right? So case one, we're going to assume just some triangle ABC has two right angles, say angle A and angle B. So this implies that the measure of angle A is equal to 90, and that's also equal to the measure of angle B. Okay, so we know by the triangle sum theorem that the measure of angle A plus the measure of angle B plus the measure of angle C is equal to 180. So we know that A is equal to 90 and B is equal to 90. So this implies that 90 plus 90 is plus the measure of angle C is equal to 180. So this implies that 180 plus the measure of angle C is equal to 180. So if I subtract 180 from both sides, this implies that the measure of angle C is equal to 0. But in order for triangle ABC to, or I guess in order for polygon ABC, right, to be a triangle, right, we need the measure of angle A is bigger than 0, the measure of angle B is bigger than 0, and the measure of angle C is bigger than 0, right? If we have a triangle, right, all of these angles must be bigger than 0, right? Okay, so we have that the measure of angle C is equal to 0 and the measure of angle C is bigger than 0. And this is our contradiction. We can't have C be equal to 0 and bigger than 0 at the same time. So a contradiction. Okay, so now we're going to work on case case 2, right? So we're going to assume a triangle ABC has 3 right angles, right? Of course, angle A, angle B, and angle C are right angles, right? So this implies that the measure of angle A is equal to the measure of angle B, which is equal to the measure of angle C. And all these are equal to 90. Okay? So by the triangle sum theorem, we know that the measure of angle A plus the measure of angle B plus the measure of angle C is equal to 180, right? And since all of them are 90, this implies that 90 plus 90 plus 90 is equal to 180. So this implies that 270 is equal to 180. But of course, 270 does not equal 180, right? But 270 does not equal 180, right? And there's our contradiction, right? So, assuming that there were 2 right angles led to a contradiction, and assuming there were 3 right angles led to another contradiction, right? Thus, there can be at most one right angle in a triangle. And that's the proof.